Metal Dungeon for the Xbox. We are on Area 4. Area 4 has a gimmick where we need to activate 3 terminals, but there are more than 3 terminals on the level, and if you activate the wrong one and it's random, you get teleported to an underwater level. And the thing about the underwater level is that we can't use spells. Maybe we can't even use items, I don't remember. And if we can't use spells, then we can't heal, and if we can't heal, we can't sustain. So if we get down there, we need to find the exit as quickly as possible while avoiding the enemies. That's what we figured out last time. So let me go over here. Let's get the show on the road right away. Hang on, I need to adjust this. That cover looks like a cosplay convention. It does. It does. These people look dumb. And they're posing for the camera. Yeah, you have a good point. Yeah, the faces. Panther software. You love the shade thrown by the King's Quest video. Unlike their less sophisticated cousins, video game cartridges. Yes. It's very subtle. Today's computer games are powerful packages. King's Quest wants to touch our entire family with its package. It's sophisticated. Did we have to do any maintenance? I think I did everything, right? Yeah, no, I think we did all the maintenance we had to do. Yep, Area 4. 3 terminal switches to work through. We got the visual bug. There's only one time we didn't get it. And I don't know why. Slow pack. It's very slow. Maybe it removes slow, or it makes the enemy slow. What is our settings? I want off. I'm gonna blaze through. Because we did this level once, we did activate the things, we just avoided the boss. Because I didn't think we were ready. So this time I'm gonna try to skip Pole Hammer. Interesting. Arc Hammer, the Pole Hammer is double the damage. Makes him even slower, but that's fine. That's very fine. I like that ad for Monkey Island. That is the most amazing adventure game ever on the timer. I forgot the timer. On the Sega CD. Yeah, because that's a Sega CD game. There you go. Only on the... I don't think it says only on the Sega CD. That would be too much. But I find it so weird to have an ad that highlights the fact that it's on the Sega CD. Biggest, I think it says something like his biggest adventure ever on the Sega CD. How dare you? Giant crab. So big, only the Sega CD could hold it. Yeah, that's what it says. Right. And that's why it's so dumb. Like, of course, it's patently false that other systems cannot hold it. Because other systems held it. Advertising. Truth in advertising. I presume the CDI version is fine. How much could they mess that up? I'm kind of curious. So big. The Sega CD is almost as good as a PC. You don't think it's on CDI? Could have done it. Yeah, the only problem with the CDI is that some scenes like that dock scene with the port and everything, I think those might not fit in the scrolling space. So you would need to break it into 2 or 3 scenes. And I have to do some healing after this fight. I'm pretty sure we can not bother healing right now. I want the Flowers of Mr. Mapplethorpe on Steam. Why is it not on Steam yet? I think this is a big one. Yeah, it's a bit over 100 for the big one. Link and Zelda had plenty of scrolling photographic backgrounds. Yeah, it can do 2 or 3 screens of scrolling maximum. I'm just wondering if that's enough for the longer scenes in Monkey Island. Swing hammer. That's a kinky hammer. It's weaker. We skipped one. On our way through the upgrades. This is also the longest area, the largest area, according to the initial area report. Oh, she one-shotted him. Interesting thing if there had been a special CDI version like Another World on 3DO. I really freaking dislike the graphics on the special versions of Blackthorn, where they replace the glorious pixel art with shitty 3D renders. And I think they replaced the iconic music. Wait, did Blackthorn have music? I think it did, I'm pretty sure it did. And they replaced it with the CD music. Unless I'm misremembering everything. There's another game that has... I think there is a version of Flashback where they replace the rotoscoped cinematics with bullshit 3D ones. Or Another World, they replace all the background vector art with more detailed painted versions. But that's the charm, isn't it? Yeah, like improvements, quote unquote. I don't know, then again I did play through Monkey Island 1 and 2 with the remastered graphics and I was okay with those. Although every now and again I would switch between them. When it's a CD console they want to push their advantage. Yeah, I know that's the reason. A surprise attack. Man, when I first played through Flashback, not only the graphics on the cinematics, but the whole storyline, for a video game at least, it just blew me away. I need to replay that. And when I do replay it, I want to play the Genesis version. Might not be the most complete one, but it is technically the main one. I couldn't beat Another World when I was a kid. There was one puzzle I didn't figure out back then. The one on second to last level where you have to throw a grenade down a ladder. Bounce back a grenade. I spent hours on that and couldn't figure it out. I did figure it out when I replayed it as an adult. I might need to do a little bit of healing. Oh, that's a large heal. Yeah. Dope, more dopes. What a freaking gigantic stage. We got really lucky with finding the terminals last time, but I really didn't want to risk the boss. Screw Knuckles! We replaced the Windbreaker with Screw Knuckles. We're gonna screw the Windbreaker. Let's see if it stops all the farting. Okay, so this is the boss room. I need to remember this. Yeah, last time the boss room was right next to the elevator. This looks like a terminal. Nope. But yeah, last time we got the terminals, but I was worried. Because the last boss was very difficult. I still don't know if we can kill this boss, the stage's boss. I haven't seen him yet. The last one was very... We did it by the skin of our teeth. Is it a terminal? Yeah. Now before we activate a terminal, I need to make sure everyone is healed. They are. Yep. Underwater shenanigans, everyone. Okay. This is very tricky. I have to find the exit without touching any of the combat pods, whatever they're called. I thought I couldn't go through there for a moment. Yeah, that one is coming for me. I don't even know how you find the exit. I think I got lucky last time. Oh, but the map does open a bit. You can see where you have been. So it loops around. There's the exit. I almost touched that thing. Whew. Now I hope there isn't another fake terminal. Because the next one is going to be harder to handle. Okay, this was legit. We need 2 more. Now those packs are not entirely useless. They are money. And money is very useful in this game. I could do some healing. Hang on. SC Booster. Hard Claws. Is there another upgrade already? They are. Alright, she's doing like almost triple the damage she was doing before. Very powerful stuff. That's one. I think that's a Lamia. Yep, we're doing a decent amount of damage, alright. Fortify unit blow, good. What a gigantic map. It does, of course, slowly drain your resources. For now, it's fine. You're probably gonna need some healing for the boss fight. And last time we needed a lot of healing. Oh, this looks like a terminal room. Yeah, is everyone healed? Not particularly, no. Yeah, that's decent enough. Okay, one more. There might be only one trap terminal. Please, I'm back. One more, but the map is starting to get fully revealed here. Okay, here's some areas we haven't been to. Okay, did I go to that room? I think I did. I think it's an empty room. Yeah. Oh, there you be, Shinaka. Yeah, we got a big upgrade for your weapon. Despite everything else, it is doing a good amount of damage. Like, Sakura is doing 27, but Ryo Shinaka is doing 64. I think he is doing the biggest damage of everyone right now. Chip viewers, no chip viewers, ban. There we go, banned. In theory, brothers are the best class. Unbelievably hard to level up. I don't have a problem with that if it does pay off eventually. Okay, this is the last one. Let me top up the fencer. And it is the last one. Okay, we're going for the boss. And we're gonna hope it's gentle. Probably won't be. At least I remember where it is. Man, that died. That thing just up and died. Okay, let's see what awaits us. Let's do some group healing. A little bit more here, no reason not to. Let's put the fight on full animation so we can appreciate the boss. Oh, it's an Hydra. That's pretty good design. All classic mythological creatures. It is just one enemy though. Ting ting. You know what? I'm gonna be safe and just focus on healing. $51, which is pretty good for a boss. Okay, I'm gonna get you to do weak healing on him. And for now you can try doing this, but if we take damage I'm gonna switch to healing. Okay, this boss looks like it's going to be a lot easier than the previous one. The fencer has fallen behind. Damage quite a lot. Missed. Didn't look like it missed. Wait, are you gonna keep... Okay. Spell, go to heal everyone. And you're still trying to heal him, right? Please do. Thank you. Ah, that's a lousy heal. Okay, please item and spell before someone dies. I mean, if one person dies, we can rest them back in town. That's not good enough. That's not nearly good enough. I'll use the item with Tiger Ting because she's fast. This is not someone is gonna die. Not yet. Holy shit. That's what the dopes are for, boss fights. Maybe. Be too late for that though. Okay, we are recovering. Come on with the dope. Still might lose Tiger Team here if the heal doesn't come off when it should. Yeah, 2 health. Someone do something, thank you. Not nearly enough, of course. Yeah, we are out of healing items. I have to end this quickly. Not bad. Be comfortable with the dope fiend. Who are you casting that on? Yes, switch around. Thank you. We're still doing it. I do want you to cast this maybe. unless something changes. Then again, I need a better weapon on the fencer. There we go. These fights are too fucking close. Thank you for the GGs. Okay, one more level done. Six to go. Alright, start with a save. Then we sell the shit we don't need. We're gonna sell these. If we use these for a boss, it's gonna be before the boss anyway. Not 694, 110, then repeat 10 times to actually beat the game. Welcome to Pinhead's world. I mean, I'm not doing loops, if that's what you're suggesting. Like, if it was one of those games all to get the true ending, you have to beat it 10 times. Yeah, fuck off. No thank you. No, blow is targeting. Yes. Sacred shot. It's different. 16, that's a lot. Okay, let's do the leveling. I might want more health on all of them. You have 17, you have 12, you have 12, you have 12. And her physical is the worst one to level. If we do one, it goes to that. So put their physicals on 11. I guess. His is already on 11. I'm gonna put it to 12, I guess. It's fine. Okay. Need more agility on him because he loses a lot. And one defense. Fine. You don't need physical, but it's so cheap on your might actually get it. So let me put points on these. No, hang on. This for now, and then we can there for her, and there we go. Hello there, Neckring. Welcome in, my friend. Alright, that's decent. Frontliners are all above 200. Backliners are close. Yoshinaka is level 19. Try to keep up. Lots of farting on the menu. If we look at work for hire, we have area 5. I'm gonna risk it. If it turns out to be too bad, I can reload. To unlock control room none, it has 2 floors and you don't have to find terminals. Okay, let's see what else we are told about this area 6.
Area 5.
5.
Area 5 recording. The monsters appear to get stronger from this area. We saw a lot of corpses as soon as we stepped in. You have to be well prepared in terms of recovery items. The dungeon shape is fixed, but we had to search for a cargo lift. In search of it, we went back and forth many times, talking about the weird features in this area. The designer of this dungeon must be a real lunatic. Well, we might say he's still better than those executives who developed the weapon monsters in this place. Uh-oh, the recording officer is glaring at us. I'd better stop nagging now, otherwise they might cut our bonuses later on. Oh, there's one more thing. We saw a bunch of containers in here. It might be a great opportunity for those who want to upgrade their weapon systems. Carry on, as long as you're not dead.
I have no idea why the professor decided to have to know how to convert the decimal to binary. Octal and hexadecimal. Understand about the first one, no longer in use. I mean, knowing that stuff is useful. Octal is the least useful out of those. But, cannot touch the hexadecimal since 2005. I've dealt a lot with it. Every now and again, well, we like to say that we have to like shave bits off of something. Usually doing like bitwise operations, you can use hexadecimals, can make your job a lot easier. Then again, who needs to do bitwise operations nowadays? I do from time to time, but I work with weird shit. Like, last time I had to write a lot of stuff that involved hexadecimals and bitwise operations. I was writing shaders for OpenGL. Don't know if that applies to you. To mod save files. Well, there you go. It's a good use. Sunfall, can you equip that rod? Is it good? It is. It is. Okay. Are these new enemies? Yes, like knights or something. Are those Borg? Oh, they're reusing animations from Fencers. That's lazy. Yeah, it's fine, but it feels lazy. Okay, one of them is gonna die. Yeah, that's one hit. Do death damage. Yeah. Dull sword. Okay, that's Vendor Trash. They said this has a fixed layout. It's kind of interesting. It would be the first one. Which means you can find where the boss is and be lying to it. Especially because there's no... Oh, it's... a bigger scorpion? Kind of. Yay, do that when there's no multiple enemies to benefit from the AoE. Those look like rockets. Are they rockets? I think he's not using them now. Ting ting. I just realized that it fits very well that she's called Tiger Ting because of the Ting Ting. I just realized that. I'm a moron. But because there are no terminals, when we know where the boss is, we can be lying to it, I think. Those are new. I think they might be using... animations from some character class on these. She's frozen. Octo predates even when we went to university. It was extremely popular before hexadecimal displaced it due to hardware having more bits to work with. Makes sense? There's some extremely niche math for both that have their purposes. General purpose based then on any hardware from the last 15 years is faster. Very subjective. I mean, I never chose one or the other based on speed. It was like certain use cases. Like working with... Can you not kill him? Like working with colors and shaders. Delicious Coffee, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcoming everyone from Delicious Coffee channel. I'm Cooper. Are you dying? No. Can we end this before someone dies? Welcoming everyone, I'm Cooper. It's stream from Sundays to Fridays. We are playing through Metal Dungeon for the Xbox and we're getting our asses kicked. Then I have to reload. Maybe not. We'll see. How's everyone doing? Welcoming. Breath of Fire on the SNES. The ROM hack and the new Retro Tink. That's so close. 7 health left. Holy shit. How was your stream, my friend? You can see the use with shaders. Yeah, especially if you have to write older shaders that run on older hardware, like older versions of OpenGL. You need to do a lot of bitwise shit to handle colors. It's been going good, Delicious Coffee. It's been going really good. We made some progress, got past a new area in this game. It was a good stream, I'm glad to hear. Tings Ting Ting was a complete coincidence. It was! She selected the name, we didn't know how any of that was gonna work. And she's still doing the Ting Ting, which is phenomenal, of course. Does anyone need a big heal? You need a big heal. You need a big heal. You need a big heal. And Sakura can do the small healings. Welcoming Absentia as well. Those characters don't feel very cyborg. They're cyborg from the neck down, I guess. They're all cybernetic on the inside. It's fine. We'll be right back. Post later alert. Man, yeah, thank you once again for the raid and take all the time to post stream stuff. If you just decide to lurk and fall asleep, that's perfectly fine.
This is fine.
It probably is. Depends on how much farming we get done here. Because we're not gonna kill the boss on our first attempt on this area. I just want to do the area quest, otherwise we lose a lot of money.
How did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
That one British idiot. That one specifically, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. But the thing is, it's only at 6%. I'm worried. We need to get it to at least 50 to not run a loss here. And I don't know if we're gonna have enough healing for that. Lower neck back. One of these rooms will have an elevator heading to the second floor. I think that's the goal here, is on this level. Just find which one of those rooms has the elevator. I'm gonna try avoiding those if I can. Fiber glove. Interesting. Who has the least defense? These two. Can you, either of you, wear gloves? Yeah, it's an increase for you. There we go. Rubber gloves or whatever. Don't want to re-equip it on anyone. Now, because the quest completes by exploring, not killing, I'm gonna skip those guys. SC Liberon. Spell chip. Refrapec. %. And that attack missed, I think. And silence, so he can't cast spells. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Woman just looked at Sunfall and said, "Shut up." Missed? All of those? Did she just gut punch the enemy? Yes. That's glorious, yes. It was so powerful, the enemy exploded. And the guy with the sword keeps missing. Okay, I'll punch this other one as well, I guess. She's really fast. Might be you, but the designs don't say cyborg to you. Just being nitpicky. They aren't. I did mention like from the neck down, whatever. But no, they don't look like cyborgs. They never have. It's not just you. I'm only saying they are cyborgs because that's what the game claims. And because you install chips to upgrade them. Even the spells come in chips. So they are... they're cyborgs in terms of game mechanics. I'll try to focus them on one guy so we... Remember the words of Johnny Mnemonic. If we install too many implants, he'll go crazy. Oh, that's an obscure reference right there. What about dental implants, though? Are those also a problem? I should attack the wrong guy. Solid Keanu movie. It is! It's also an incredibly fascinating game. No, it's not a good game, but it's a fascinating game. If you watch someone play that game, it does look like a weird movie. They made a game, they did, but they got another actor. They couldn't get Keanu Reeves to play that character again. But it's a game, it's an FMV game, and it has no interface. It's just the movie playing. And I think you press like the arrow keys to do things and look at things, and the camera keeps switching around, so it doesn't look like you're doing anything, but you are controlling the game and exploring and turning around and stuff. It's very unique. Okay, Sakura is out of healing. Refra back. I might need to get more defensive spells on her to get more healing on her. Okay, that's all for this side of the map. And that's 13%. Jesus. The game was released for Windows. I don't know if it was on any console. I want to say it was on the 3DO as well, but my memory fails me right now. Alright, that's the south wing. Let's check the west wing. Oh, 2 of those. No, that's way more than 2 enemies. And those guys are the ones that really hurt. Those in the back. Not the ones in the front don't. They also hurt. I'm very worried that we're gonna have to leave without getting even with the quest. And it's still going to be better than giving up whatever we got here. Just gonna have to eat the loss, I suppose. One more, thank you. Please heal her, holy shit. Okay, at least you're not focusing. That guy is doing pretty bad as well. Oh, there's a third one. Okay, thank you. And thank you for the healing. Man, we really need to get more speed on Sunfall. We need those healings to come by pronto. Ting ting. He still hasn't attacked with the rockets. Me, my big mouth. Please, no. Right on the... Okay, that's the middle one, the fencer, that's kind of okay. And that's going for... Okay, middle one is again. I think someone is gonna die. I think we're gonna lose so much money on this one. I always say it might be nitpicky over designs because you know really particular about design languages, but that's because you did art in college. That's fine. Like I think it's fair criticism. Hopefully we can kill the middle one before it attacks again. It resisted. Okay, please, Tiger Tink. Tink that motherfucker. Thank you. Who are you shooting that? That's the worst one. Rude, yes. Please, one hit. There we go. Saving the day again. Now, I think that thing is still going to attack. Ooh, that was so close. Okay, we got a healing. Okay, we're fine. Thank you for the redemption, Absentia. I haven't seen that in a while. 400 for that? I feel like that should have been so much more than 400. Rip off, yeah. And there's another thing here. Okay, I think this is just one. Yeah, it's just one. Okay, this is okay. You demand more. So do I. So do I. Please, one more before I... Thank you. Oh, but you don't do any damage. Our fencer is garbage right now, poor guy. Not his fault, he needs a better gun. Sword, whatever. The word for weapon and gun in my language are the same. It's the same word for both. So if we want to specify gun specifically, we need to say like fire weapon. Beat Knuckles. She keeps getting all the upgrades. It is an upgrade, yes. Our fencer needs a better gun. Yeah, well... Then again, I wouldn't mind getting a gun. Code Ezra. Oh, this is an escape pod. We don't need escape pods. Also, they consume items to use. 15%. We're gonna lose so much money. I cast gun. There you go. It's super effective. It's always effective. Hard jacket. Take off your pants and jacket. It's a good album. Basically how you feel playing Buck Rogers Gold Box games. Cast gun with a rocket launcher. It's a good... yes. Hard jacket. Okay, I don't think anyone wants the leather jacket, right? Oh, you do? Wait, does Sunfall want it? No, Sunfall already has a hard jacket. Okay. And breast cover is better than the rubber jacket, even though it only covers one breast. We need a second one for the other breast. Lame, I know. Ay. Oh, another escape pod. They really don't have much faith in me, do they? Just know how you can... oh, surprise attack with 3 guys. Jeez. Just know how you can get about stuff. You try to be careful around new folks. It's fine. We talked to you. We escaped. That was a good idea, chat. I'm a cool dude. Yeah, citation needed. Thank you for the kind words. Rosensha likes to do that. Like, I've seen her... I've seen them go off on other streams. Oh, Copert is a friendly friend. And I'm like, who? Me? We're talking about the same person. I try. I have to make up for not understanding certain things because English is not my first language. Another energy orbs, so technically we can escape from here if need be. But we had plenty of energy orbs already. 19%. The area is pretty sprawling. Round shield. Probably an upgrade because we haven't gotten any upgrades for him in a long time. Yeah, it is an upgrade. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the graphics. Like, the lack of paper dolling. You have a dungeon crawler with specialized gear on a 3D game where paper dolling is easier by definition. That's such a waste. See, some elements of their designs could say cyborg if they were fleshed out, like punch ladies' fists with the whole forearm. I think they could be more cyborg if they were less fleshed out and more mechanicked out. You know, less flesh. No? No takers. Sorry. Not even power armor. Yeah. It just looks like weird clothing. Maybe just changing the texture for the middle part, because that looks like chainmail. Like this. This looks like chainmail with plate on top. If that was like... just replace that texture with like... and there's a chain behind. It looks like a zipper to remove the thing. Like, if it just was like some metallic tubes, shiny metallic tubes or something, that would be enough to sell it. Or, you know, a metallic arm. Full robotic arm, that would be good enough. Or maybe something on their faces. Their faces are so clean. Just put like the enemy fanciers we're fighting, they have like a Borg stuff in their eyes. Okay, this is the end of the west wing. So do these wings for the chests. Like, I don't know that we're exploring this for the first time. But that's the reason you do this on other attempts. Because if you just want to go for the boss, you go straight for the correct one. Which I don't know why, I'm guessing it's going to be the north wing. And because I'm guessing that, I'm leaving that for last, because we need to explore everything. 24% still. My native language, it's English. It's Portuguese. Correct. Brazilian Portuguese, not that there's much of a difference. That's pretty good. And no, I don't mind people asking where I'm from, what language I speak, like... It's all fine. English is 3 languages in a ragged trench coat. It is, yes. But the thing is, like pronunciation is a fucking mess, because the word might be Germanic or French or Latin in nature or whatever, so you can never guess what a word should be pronounced like. It's all a fucking mess. But grammatically, English is stupid simple, because you guys barely flex your verbs most of the time. So it's easy to learn. And you can write it like my written English. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but my written English is impeccable. Like I've written scientific articles, and they go up to be revised by people, and they don't change anything. But my spoken English is a fucking mess, and I not blaming the language, but the language doesn't make it easier. You remembered something. Yeah, don't use half your brain cells on me, Absentia, please. English has both American and British pronunciation. That too, and sometimes I mix them up just to confuse people. I like to say liver and lever exchangeably. Very interesting language. Actually been listening to a lot of Sepultura. Nice, Sepultura is pretty good. Well, I'm trying to escape here. I'm trying to escape for hours now. Ting is dead. Ting is dinged. By the way, Sepultura means grave, if anyone didn't know. Which is a very powerful name, of course. I think we're gonna run a loss here, like we're not gonna be making money on this. We'll be spending money just so we can keep the upgrades. Whatever. I'm gonna confirm, yeah, we got a different character to be the party leader because Ting is dead. Tendency to pronounce things like zebra, but also zebra. Why would you say zebra? Man, please don't say zebra. We pronounce it zebra. Z everything. Yeah, we lost to 2600 on that. We're gonna lose another 1500, so that's 4100 gold loss. Whatever. I just want to make sure that rank X, she has Vitality 9. I just want to make sure that it works as I expect. Oh, that's an even bigger loss. 3,800 to revive her because she's the highest level. It hurts. Hurts like a bitch. You killed me! Good. No, not good. That is all of our money. Whatever. It's not gonna reload from that. Like, we're gonna man up, take our losses. I'm gonna sell these. Like, fuck these. We're not escaping like that. We can recover a lot of. Yeah, we covered everything from selling the shit. We don't need it anymore. There we go. It's fine. I think that's what we have to do, right? We have to keep farming at least until we get better weapons for like the Fancer. Roll back to level 3 or 4, new animation, starting to farm. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna keep farming there until returning to the Surface. Chat at the bottom. Return to the Surface. But I'll have to start farming. Dull sword. Okay, I'm gonna put those spells away. Items, carried items. Keep the spells. And yeah, I mean, maybe level area 4 would be faster farming. It would just be less items, because the problem with area 5 are those floating glowy things. Those are too much. Temporary blow in your Surface. Yeah, don't you hate it when you temporary blow in your face? Does that work? I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to see the new monsters. We're still missing 2 here. These are from level 3 even. Maybe I go to level 3 just to see if we can fill up this. For level 4 we got everything. Yeah, the Hydra. Enormous mechanized snake with many heads. Attacks multiple targets with its venom fangs. It's like blow, but it's an emergency. You know, again, the Crusader of Sanity Proofreader worked on later. The thing is, that's like the first typo that I have noticed, I think. They just use very weird words for things. Right, so yeah, we got everything. I think I'm gonna go to level 3 to farm just to get the missing thing. Plasma Elemental. This ghost-like monster contains intense plasma. Sometimes an attack has no effect on this monster. Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, we're missing this guy from level 5. Soldieroid ST. Modified humanoid. Little human mind is left, but it still carries much magical power. Such magic, much power. Missile Scorpion. Modified from a large scorpion, this monster attacks with its missiles and claws. Which is a bit of a reuse of where is it? This. Yeah, they just changed the minigun to a rocket launcher. Okay, I'm gonna accept this. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna do some farming. I'll go for area 3. It has the HP depletion gas. I'm gonna go for level 3 just so we can find the missing monsters. English is a mess. It is, especially British English, especially when you dive into all the regional dialect. I've seen people post videos of like Scottish people talking, Welsh people talking. I don't know what it was. I know that it was English, but I couldn't make out a single word. It sounded very funny, but I couldn't understand anything. Not all the time, depends on the Scottish person, I guess, but Jesus. The ones I watched, I was like, what? Can I get a transcript here? They have a heavy draw on roller R's. I think so, yes. It was very difficult to understand. Screw knuckles are not an upgrade. We either already have them or we replace them. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna get better items here. Maybe a weapon for defenses too. Heavy... I can understand... No. Heavy Jamaican is easy to understand. It's the kind of accent that is like... Because the thing about Scottish accent is that everyone is like, I know how to speak English, keep up, you moron. Jamaican accent is more like, I'm not entirely sure you can understand what I'm saying, so I'm gonna try my best. That's how I feel when I hear that talk. So Jamaican accent is easy for me to understand. Like, the problem is when they start going like really fast. Scots have a habit of rolling R's. R's? That's a Scottish thing. They like to say R's. Yes. I think that word is so funny. Like, it feels like a lot of work to say S. Like, bless their soul, but why go through all of that just to say S? What was that? I skipped it. I think it was a dope. You have Jamaican relatives. Sounds like a fun time. The biggest thing about Jamaican accent is the same thing that goes for English accents in a lot of different countries, is that they do not have much, like we don't. The phonemes you guys use for TH. Like, and that's like most languages don't have those phonemes. So when we say instead of saying thank you, we're gonna be saying thank you. Instead of saying thinking, people will be saying sinking. Instead of saying this, they'll say this. Because we simply don't have that. Because it's not a good idea to put your tongue between your teeth when you're trying to talk. That's how you bite your tongue. Like, the whole, like, biting your tongue while talking too fast, that's a thing for people who speak in English. Other languages, people don't do that. That's risky. He talked very fast, very thick accent and slang. Well, slang can be an issue. Of course, it can always be an issue. That joke about the people talking... That joke in Airplane... Where there are these two Jamaicans, I think, on the plane, and the stewardess comes to talk to them, and she says she knows how to speak Ebonics, and they're like talking really weird. Is that racist? I never know if I'm allowed to laugh at that. Jive, not Ebonics. Yes, thank you for the correction. If I said something offensive, I apologize. I'm not well versed into the finer details. It was Jive. Yeah, see, that battle was nothingness, and it gives us like a third of the experience of that very long, impossible battle of before. I'm fine, thank you. I mean, I'm a lot more confident during my streams when it comes to speaking in English. That's one of the biggest issues I had when I first started. I can notice when I watch an old VOD, I'm very afraid to talk. I think a lot before talking, I talk very slowly, and I stutter a lot. And truth is, you only get over that with a lot of practice. Like, I'm not making less mistakes than I did before, I don't think. But just being more confident makes it sound a lot better already. Because that's the other thing, right? It doesn't matter how much practice I get. I'm not getting, like, feedback from talking to a native. Like, I'm talking to you guys are, but I'm reading chat. I'm not listening to chat. So I don't have that feedback loop. So my practice is... It helps a lot, but it's... You know what? I should have checked if they had a quest to explore this floor. You got past that issue by making the TH sound by pressing your tongue against the back of your teeth. It's not the exact same, but it does work. I feel like the biggest issue is actually realizing that you're missing that sound, because that's a mistake that you make that you don't realize. And it's very hand-shelled. It's a very obvious mistake to a native listener. But when we're talking, we don't notice that it's wrong. We're just trying our best with the tools that our language gives us. Another thing that I've been working on is that CH, and that's a problem specifically with Portuguese. CH to us sounds the same as SH. So instead of saying chat, I would normally say chat, which is obviously wrong, and any other words like chow or check, I would always say those wrong, and I still do it from time to time. It's like those little details that you don't notice unless you start listening to like recordings of yourself speaking, which I do sometimes when I watch my VODs. Then I wait, this sounds very wrong. Why? I was gonna check your shield. This is worse, okay. Chat GPT with the French sounding. Yeah, chat. Chat GPT. C-H-E-T. It's a dude's name. It's a very pretentious large language model. People have been using generative AI in ways that are so much fun. I saw this video of a dude that got a system where like he was like streaming playing Gran Turismo. Either Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport, same shit. I know it's not the same, please don't at me. And he got his microphone hooked up to a text-to-speech system that sends his text to an AI and then grabs the result, sends it to a speech-to-text, a text-to-speech. I messed it up, you guys know what I'm talking about. So he talks to an AI and he goes, oh, I'm going to the third corner of this race, I'm thinking of doing this. And The AI was prompted to be a sarcastic racing coach with a Scottish accent. It's like, you fucking cunt, you don't know what fucking corner comes up next. You should know that by now, you stupid asshole. Stuff like that. It's so amusing. I know I wouldn't be able to race if I was doing that. We'd just be laughing all the time. It makes for an entertaining stream, I guess. There we go, that was quick. Oh, there's a chest. I was going to not bother because of the enemy, but there's a chest. We're still taking constant damage because I still haven't found a terminal for this floor. I don't know if you can take the elevator if you don't find the terminal. I think you can.
Thank you.
Artyom Havoc, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome in everyone from Artyom Havoc's channel. I'm Corporate stream from Sundays to Fridays. We're playing through Metal Dungeon for the Xbox, which is a very good game. It doesn't have the best English, but it's quite unique in a lot of ways. Welcome in everyone. We're playing Stalker Call of Pripyat. Good. I tried playing that once. I failed. I have to try again. How was your stream? Did you have fun? Hello there, buddy. Welcome in everyone. Hope you guys are having a good day. Glass Rod is not an upgrade. Why can't we get a sword? Yeah, not an upgrade. It was a nice stream. Good. I'm glad to hear. That game can be very chill depending on how you play it. Is this a terminal? Is this? It is. There are no more damage. Okay, thank you. We can move on now. Okay, first floor complete. We are doing some farming, which is why the battles are set up to go by very quickly. Because we can't handle the next area yet. So we're backtracking for farming. Which is why these battles are so easy and we're not really
Who are
paying
you
attention.
and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Dragon Crusader, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free modes. If there was another enemy there, I only went back in because there is a chest. I don't think there are weapons for sale at the shop. I think it's only basic armor. Unless the shop upgrades when you get to newer levels. I should check that. Problem is, we're spending most of our... Fire boots, I think that's an upgrade for someone. Not for you, though. This guy already has fiber boots. I think it's an upgrade for Sunfall. Yeah, there we go. We're spending most of our money on leveling up our characters, which is never a mechanic I'm a big fan of. Having to spend money to level up. But the game is kind of balanced around that. I have to backtrack from here. Guys, anyone here remembers Hazard? How we had been traveling for days trying to find a town to save the game. We get to a town. On our way to the save point, we talk to every NPC, and one of those NPCs is a thief. He takes all of our gold and teleports away. We can't save the game. And then we have to like head back and farm gold with low health, low resources. That is like top 5 moments on this stream. For me, on this channel, for me at least. You do eventually find him and you recruit him and he returns your money. But it takes a while. What is the name of this pseudo sequel to Hazard? It had Fate in the name, I think. The game we got our intro background from. Alright, Necrane. Thank you once again for stopping by. Have a good sleep, my friend. The Fate. That was the name. It's so amusing that such a game that is so little known like Hazard has like a spiritual successor. Because it has none of the same people working on it. But it's so obviously a spiritual successor because even the 3 characters are the same. We can skip, yeah, we can skip this floor and get extra experience from the boss fight. One of our guys is low on health. This. But we were missing enemies on area 3. They might be on the 2nd floor. We're missing 2. No idea what floor they might be at. If I can't find them here, I might go back to the 2nd floor. We have to farm anyway. Death hit points. Amazing attack. Those of you who just got here, one of the characters, when they attack, they have a chance to do a hit kill. And instead of saying this many hit points, it just says death. That's one of the enemies we missed before, that wizard guy. First time seeing it. It silences. Okay, that would have been the first time we would have seen a silencing enemy. If we had met this enemy before. SC Vecma. This looks like it might be the boss room. Yeah, boss room. I'm gonna mark it on the map, hang on. You're probably gonna doze off. Really? You never do that. What's wrong? Feeling kinda icky. You got 3 booster vaccines in 3 days. I'm very sorry to hear. I mean, at least you're getting some vaccines. But it can be... It can leave you a little bit biojacked. Another thing about English is it depends on the accent as to whether or not you say think with TH or F. Or S, because there is that Finnish advert for learning English where they put a guy to work on a lighthouse or something and he gets a call. And the guy's like all alarmed and stuff. Mayday, mayday, we are sinking, we are sinking. And then the dude nervously replies, what are you sinking about? It's a very old ad, probably from the 90s. I'm gonna hit a few enemies here, and if we can't find the missing monster, I have to go back to level 2. By the way, instead of saying lighthouse, I almost said waterhouse, because it's a house next to the water, I guess. Close enough, yeah. Oh, I forgot these existed on this stage. It actually, oh, it moved me back to the second floor. It's fine. And that's the problem with farming area 4. We might end up teleporting to the underwater shenanigans. I'm gonna need to do some healing. I mean, we can't deal with it. I don't think you can get teleported down there more than once. I don't think the enemy can be on level 1. We fully explored level 1. Still sad we don't get actual metal music for the metal dungeon. That one was insistent on dying. Well, I'll have to oblige. I want to find the terminal here if I can, just so I stop taking damage. Use that as an excuse before going back down to level 3. Oh, chest. Leather shield, I doubt that's any good. Yeah, it's even worse than the hand shield. I need a sword. The chests are basically the main source of money in the game, because the fights don't drop any money. They can drop items occasionally, like vendor trash items, junk items, but It's very infrequent and they're never too valuable. That might change in the future. That's the case for right now. 45 damage spell points. Good. Those are the best things to get while farming, of course. Because those are upgrades no matter how you look at it. Alright, delicious coffee. Thank you once again for the raid. Have a good sleep, my friend. Yep, likewise. Oh, it stole 1 HP from me. Oh no, I'm never gonna kill it now. I have a bunch of stones for trials. I could try doing some trials. So how much money we make off of those. Because I'm pretty sure you just keep going until everyone dies and each fight you win, you get money. That's my guess. Which means that the longer you save those items for, the more money you make from them. But if we have several, might as well. I've only got 1 of those upgrade stones that you can use to buy a new class. You need 5. Sure, they're gonna be more common later on. Hello there, Jankito. Are we underwater yet? We have been underwater. Not right now, but we have been today. Yes. It's not good. For those of you who weren't here, there is a level where you can be trapped. You can trigger a trap and go underwater, and underwater you can't heal. So all you can do is run away from enemies and try to find your way back before the enemies ambush you. Glass rod is not an upgrade. No, we have 2 that we're gonna sell for cash. And right now, Jankito, we are farming. We are redoing level 3 for farming, because level 5, even the regular enemies are too much for us. Some of them are fine, but for the most part they are too much. Mostly a blue filter. I mean, I think we are getting different tile sets, but different is overselling it. Slightly different shapes of gray. Not shades, shapes. Maybe it was a different tile set, I don't know. Okay, that's not an upgrade, I don't need to check. Fragment of gem, which I think is vendor trash. I'm gonna take the elevator. At least I think this one is the one that goes down. I'm not sure. It is. And I still wanted to find the missing enemy before we went for the boss. Just to fill in the archives. That looks like a terminal room to me. I killed so many enemies on levels 1 and 2 and no sign of the missing enemy. Oh, this? What is this? Does it send me back to it? I think that's the big teleporter, not these other things. So we have two things that can send me back to base. This one takes items. Shit. I think at least. Trial battle. I'm gonna give one of those a try. Those things are actually quite heavy. Okay, I'm gonna put the spells away. I'm gonna use the fortifies. Carried items. Okay. Both of these are for spells, so let me not use them here. And Sakura will get attached the defensive one. And Sunfall will attach the effect one. Okay, do I power up 8? No, I don't think I power up yet. I'm gonna put down a save. And I'm gonna try the trial, see what happens. Trial battle, first round, get ready. Those are different. They're doing very little damage, so this is gonna be fine. First round at least. I'm gonna grab a drink while this happens. I'll be right back. Ow, ow. Okay, if you see your party member, if one of your party members dies, it can be revived. Yep. One of them already died. Why are you telling me this now? One of them died. We resurrected them already. Precisely when I wasn't at the game. Woe pack. Wound? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, it's doing the second battle. Seems to be even easier. I seldom look at newer games. Have any thoughts on Doom? I didn't look... I avoid looking at that as much as I can because I do fully intend to play that game. once all the DLC has been released and it goes on a sale for the full pack, so 5 years from now. But like the biggest criticisms I see for that game are people saying that it's too different, or that they changed too much or whatever. And that's a good thing. As much as I like Doom 2016, I don't want them to keep releasing the same game over and over. I want it to be different. Now, I have played Doom 2016 and I have played Doom Eternal, and those games are different. Because Doom Eternal it plays almost like a puzzle game. Like, what is the right weapon to choose here? How you do recover these resources? And if you don't get into that vibe, you're going to prefer Doom 2016. If you think Doom 2016 is too simple, then you're gonna prefer Doom Eternal. So, as little as I know about Doom Dark Ages, I can tell that I'm glad that they're doing different things. And I'm sure a lot of people, like at least a third of Doom fans, are not gonna like it because of that. And that's fine. I prefer it goes like that. So that's my very limited opinion based on that's my opinion based on my very limited knowledge of the game. Excellent! Did we kill everything? And I got 1600 gold, I guess. Does it get harder? I think it does. Well, I don't know if it does. Let's see how much money we make. Because 1600 is nothing. Resurrecting Tiger Team cost 3500. I don't know if it is still going, but if you watch 10 minutes of the live stream, the Doom Dark Ages live stream on Steam, get a bunch of free items like portraits and stuff like that, if anyone cares. You don't have to actually watch it. I didn't because I don't want to see the game before I play it. So, you can just open it and leave it open on another tab. As almost everyone did, I'm sure. Props for trying something new. From what you have seen, standing still while waiting to parry green stuff isn't what you're looking for. Not a Doom game. Yeah. Like I said, I'm glad they're trying new things. I'm not saying it's going to be better. Because overall, like, I enjoyed Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. If I'm really honest about it, I think I slightly prefer Doom 2016. Because it's simpler. Because I need to keep track of less things in my head. Because Doom Eternal is like, okay, here are the main resources, how do you recover them, and keep juggling that around. It can get very technical, and when you get into the groove, it can be very fun, but I still prefer the mostly mindless blasting of demons of the first one. So I think, as much as I like that they did something different, I think I'm not gonna be... I think Dark Ages is going to be like third in terms of preference between those three. Same for you. Yeah. It's okay. I'll probably play it. I'll probably enjoy it. I still haven't done the DLCs for Doom Eternal. The Ancient Gods Parts 1 and 2, I think they are called. Still intend to do those. I kind of want to replay through all of Doom, the original ones, using Brutal Doom or something like that. So I can get the fun parts of Hideous Destructor without getting the Kinikos parts of Hades Destructor. Still want to like do a replay of Heretic. I haven't played that game since the 90s, pretty much. What I played a lot of and I really enjoyed Heretic 2. No one talks about that game and getting it to run can be annoying. I mean, maybe there are like guides online, like mods or stuff. I tried running it on a virtual machine, it didn't take. It has absolutely nothing to do with the first Heretic, but it was fun in its own right. Speaking of Heretic, never get the second one to work. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. I spent like 30 minutes, 50 minutes trying to get it to run recently. I didn't try much more than that. It can be very annoying to run. Excellent. Oh, 3200, so that is harder. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna go again. Because I have 6 here. So it is getting... Yeah, they're getting more health. Even if the fights don't feel harder. Okay, we're taking more damage now. I think we can only do this trial before we you know, quit and come back at with more levels. But yeah, I want to play through Heretic again. I kind of want to do on my own time, of course, another playthrough of Hexen. Because the one I did with Bork and Kinikos, I couldn't fully appreciate the game. Because I was just following instructions. Which half the time were stay there, don't touch anything. Funny thing is, I did play Hexen 2 when I was younger, but I have zero memory of that. Absolutely zilch. I haven't finished all the expansion packs for Quake 1. I have finished Quake 1 multiple times, but recently I started working a little bit on the expansion packs. Not a big fan of like official expansion packs for those games. They're always trying to be a bit gimmicky and trying to do something. I mean, they're trying to do something different. They can't just make more of the same levels. I'm never a big fan of those. I still want to play it just to see what all of it is. But they keep like, okay, here's a new weapon, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of unbalanced, but it's fun. No, it's just weird. Oh, we recover health between fights. Oh no, this is easy then. I thought we had to do all 3 battles on the same single health bars. Single set of health bars. No, I don't want to criticize the game or anything, but these trial battles are dumb. Like, if it wasn't automatic, it would be the same, just slower. Like, maybe we might need to heal on the next one, but it doesn't change much of anything. The next one, maybe I'll do some AoE spells. Let's see if it goes by faster. I think we recover all our spells between battles. It's the game is always an auto battle, Jankito, where you can like move in and change what the next action each character is going to do. The difference here specifically is that I've also disabled the animations, so it goes by faster because we're just farming. Usually what I do when I go on a new place, I enable the animation so we can look at the new enemies. Once we have seen all of them, I disable it to go faster. And then I enable again for the boss. Oh, he's silenced, so he can't cast any spells already. And the other one is paralyzed. Everyone is silenced. Alright, so I was going to use spells, now we're just watching. I'm not doing more trials after this. But this should give me like, what, 6,400 gold? What happens if everyone gets paralyzed? There are games that just game over if your entire party gets paralyzed. We got only 2 people who aren't paralyzed. We only have 1 guy. Okay, the silence expired. Does the paralyze also expire? It does. Okay. They still don't have to do anything unless Sunfall loses the paralysis. Then we can do a spell. Not yet. There we go. And thing is gonna die before we can cast. Yep, that's fine. Oh, now it's the final battle. Okay, let me see if I can still. Yeah, it resets, so it's fine. Do we still get spell effects without animations? I don't think we do. Just gonna get damage on everyone on the other side. When is it coming? Now. Yep. I can do another one. Yeah, the battle with the paralysis and silencing is took a lot longer. This one is the final battle, but it's easier. Oh, the guy resisted the spell. Whatever. Excellent! 4,800. Okay, so it's plus 1,200 per... Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let me save. Let me check the archive for monsters. We got one more. We're still missing this guy. We got the Necromancer with an S. Necromancer. A Master of Death. Its spell summons phantoms and sometimes brings instant death to its opponent. Well, I'm glad I skipped that. Oh, I just realized something. Their level is... All the enemies on area 1 are level 10, the ones on area 2 are level 20, and so on and so forth. Interesting. I don't know what that star next to the number means, though. Only got one of them with a star. Oh, it was new. I didn't look at this. The Soldieroid. Modified humanoid, little human mind is left, but it still carries many offensive skills. Alright, fine. Fine. Do I have anything to sell? Oh, we're keeping those for the boss for now. Do I have anything to purchase? Anything that is an upgrade. Ray gun? No. No, nothing is an upgrade. We can get these for Sakura, but she needs DSP 10. This is also very good, I don't want that. Right. I was checking if we have one of those. Paralyzed Cured could be useful. Right, let me see if I can get DSP 10 on her. I can. I probably should. And she might need carry. No, she can... No, it's one per... Yeah, no, she doesn't need carry. So let me get 2 DSP on her, and then we can get one resistance. And then we can purchase Rikoa B and Elikoa and equip both on her. If I can't do all of that, then I can just reload. Yep. Okay, she got a full set of healing spells. No, the other guys don't have as many function points to apply, so I'm not gonna bother. I think I'm gonna farm on level 4. Although I could get more items here, right? I really need more items. Like equipment specifically. I need a freaking better sword for the fencer. Okay, we have some of these. We don't have a lot, so I have to save them for the boss. Okay, if If this level is truly fixed, then we can go for the places that have nothing but items, and we know that's the case for them. Because we went south and west. Well, I could explore east and north, and then we could see, like, already figure out where the boss would be. But if our characters are like level 35, 38 at most, and these enemies are level 50, that explains why we're having trouble. And that's fine. Still, I might be able to... magic ring. That's not an item, that's vendor trash. We can still, like, get some better items here in general. And we have a little bit more sustain this time around because... Well, that means that we killed a boss that was level 40. Without buffs. Right, I wanted to check east. But any equipment we get here is going to provide a nice boom. Fiber gloves. Pretty sure that is an upgrade for some people. Rubber, fiber, just an upgrade for Yoshinaka. Just fine. An upgrade is an upgrade. Feels like I'm rollerblading through the dungeon with the move animation. It's very basic, yes. They wanted to keep the movement fluid, but they didn't match the anything else. Like, especially when you... Yeah, because the steps are... There is a thing, I remember when I worked on 3D games back in this era, where matching your animation speed for the legs with the movement speed was a thing that required effort. I guess they just didn't put the effort in. Some amount of glide to each step. It feels... Yeah, the walking speed is fixed. And it's not comparable to your moving speed. Shield, so fair. An upgrade. Moving faster than animation would imply. Yep. And the thing is, they did... Because I remember when we were learning how to do, like, matching your animation, your walking animation to your movement speed. That's also when, around the same time, we learned how to, like, match sounds to the animation. Because on certain frames, it triggers the sound of the footsteps. They got one of the two right, not both of them. And you still play the animation moving forward when walking backwards. So that's pretty good. Like here. That animation is something. I mean, for 2002, that's kind of acceptable. Oh yeah, this particular level, the guide says at the beginning, it's intended to be where you upgrade your equipment. So we have to do just that a few times before we even consider doing the boss. This is, I have to remember, this is the east wing. If we find the elevator, then we know it's always going to be in the east. If the guy is to be believed. The guy who said these are fixed. Oh, the morgue is on the east, okay. I mean, I don't see the point of the morgue. You're going to... Does it take vitality? Because the spell does, the item does. I think the help said it was just for the spell. You can find and retrieve the dead ones in the preservation room. Retrieved characters can be revived at the dock. But that's the weird thing. I get it. If you lose your party, you can bring in another party and then go to the morgue. And then take your dead guys back and then take them to the dock to revive. Right? Doesn't apply to us. Okay, no, I get it now. Doesn't apply to us because if everyone dies, we're just reloading. Might apply if we were doing like an Iron Man or something. Empty. Empty. Fortify ESP, good. Okay, these guys, these are the problematic ones. Oh, they're all dead. Okay, okay, this is where we get really freaking wrecked. When you have 3 of those guys back there. Those are ridiculous in how much damage they do. And I can't even focus on them because we can't attack the back line. Other than spells or ranged attacks. Yeah, look at the depletion of health going on. And the scorpion up ahead is using a lot of... It's taking a lot of damage to get rid of it. Yeah, look at that. Someone dies, I'm reloading. This is not worth it. Please kill that one. Thank you. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Especially since a heal came along. Got another one. There we go. That helps. Jesus Christ. And 400 experience for that. It's so unfair. Okay, that's like 80 damage being healed on the big heal. Okay, good enough. Okay, so that's the end of the eastern wing. So the elevator is on the northern wing, as I originally suspected. East wing has the morgue, the other wings are just for items. I'm gonna keep exploring, but again, I'm not doing a boss. We can't defeat a level 50 boss at this stage. But when we do come down here for the boss, we can make a beeline north instead of spending resources finding it. And it's not even like, oh, I want to find an item with a fencer to save money. No, you can't buy a better item, you need to find it. One of these. They're up ahead, hang on. That makes it better. We can kill the difficult enemies first. Yeah, one of them is already dead. Yeah, the problem is when it's 3 of them all in the back. Okay. I should be trying to make them focus. Got one of our guys frozen. Okay, he's not frozen anymore. The fact that those debuffs expire is so civilized. Okay, 45 shot. Good. Okay, until the one in the front is dead, I don't need to. I was gonna say I don't need to focus on him, but the ranged Sakura does attack back one a lot of the time. Okay, good enough. The difference in skill, Sunfall's small heal heals more than Sakura's big one. Empty. Chain glove. Who needs the most defense? You, Sunfall. It's not even that big of an upgrade, and it's very heavy. I'm gonna have to upgrade his carry. Yeah. He's the only one who is at the limit. It hurts to spend skill points on that. Sorry, not skill points, function points. We found a dope sand. It's only one glowing thingy, that's fine. But that room looks like it has a thing to head back. No, I think I saw that on the map. Might be mistaken. No, it is a thing to head back upstairs. Leather shoulder. Okay, all three who can wear shoulders are wearing soft ones. Weakest defense is you. There we go. Good upgrades, of course, but I'm still looking for that weapon. Oh, that's a different color. Right, this is going to be the elevator. Iron Breaker, is that finally the thing we wanted? Like, we have 14 strength and it goes to 42, it's more than double. But it's not I'm horrible with math. It is triple. It is exactly triple. I mean, you can't expect me to do 14 times 3, right? That's unreasonable. Oh, this level is the same. I think it's not going to be north again. So I'm going to go north first. Fortify ESP. Choose attack spell points. Shit, you went for the other one. Fine. I want to see how much attack, how much damage our fencer is doing. $71, there we go, that's what we needed. Flora back. Ah, this is bad. I'm running from this. This pack. Q is down. Is down death because that removes agility. We wouldn't want to do that. No, that will have to be wow, which we think is wound. Probably isn't. I don't know what status is down. I haven't seen it. Can we make sure there's no other chests hidden around there? Oh, new enemy. Kind of a small manticore. It's already dead. Poor guy. Okay, a teleporter back up, which we might take if we happen to find the boss around here. Oh, those are new minotaurs? Okay, they don't seem too hard. We can't carry a dope death because we are full. Well, this is incredibly heavy. Escape. That is way too jacked. Hard shoulder. Okay, give it to whoever needs most. What is this? I'm not taking it. What if it takes me straight to the boss? Yeah, I'm not taking that. We want to head back to the base. Sell stuff, equip stuff, use some of these items. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know, that circle... The other circle we have seen on the map is the boss, so I'm not gonna risk it. Wait. Prison? What do you mean prison? What? What? Area 5 prison. The fuck? Is that like a random thing then? We only used it once, he sent us back to the base. This is going up. I think I'm just gonna take it, actually. Only got first attack by this guy. No, first attack is a surprise attack when it's them. Oh, it's a fake. Oh, some of these are fake. Most of them are fake. Go straight to jail, do not pass go, do not collect 200. Yes. Straight to jail, right away. Undercook, overcook, straight to jail. Right away. We have the best citizens in the world. Because of jail. That much experience, 800 for a group that barely managed to damage us. I want to be in prison. It's good farming. Well, that's something we don't hear every day. $500. I have to heal a little bit after this one. I really need that spell that sends me back to base. It's just so fucking expensive. It's 32,000. Still, I think it's worth every penny. Because if things start to get too hairy, just run away immediately. We're going to say something about a certain current administration budget. I'm gonna leave it to the imagination. Yeah, it's better to avoid that. I can't say anything like I have exceeded my carry capacity. Yes. 15. This is 11, but that's more expensive. I think these items here are the better ones to get rid of. What? Okay. We really need to go back up. Because we need to sell stuff. I need to make sure I'm only carrying what I need. I need to put more carry capacity on Sunfall because he's topped off on items he can carry. Might get an upgrade and then he won't be able to equip it. Not to mention spells. Although we only really need the healing spells, we have all of them. The ones we can't buy at least. Do you have to get all of them or are we just unlucky? I think it's all of them. Well, like I was gonna say, I can't say anything about current administration. I don't live there, like... It's better for me to keep it to myself. If you wanna talk shit about my country, go ahead, like I don't care. But most of the time, the only people allowed to talk shit about a country is the people who live there. Rusty gun. Yeah, I can't carry rusty guns. Okay, one more. Either it's always the last one or we got really unlucky. Okay, can I use it again? No. Okay, so it's not like you can try again and maybe it sends you back to base. No, it's spent. It was just that bullshit and that's it. Okay, you're gonna have to go the long way back. It's fine, it's not that bad. But we know the boss is not going north. Right, the elevator is north. Boss is probably south or something. Which I did guess, like I don't think it's going to be north twice. Proper compass, current directions will improve this gameplay loop. The map works fine enough, I guess. Never mind, you're blind. Yes, there... I was agreeing with you because I hadn't seen it yet. Seen it either, so it's fine. You're not alone in being blind. I was just guessing north. I'm surprised I got it right. I swear I was just guessing. Which is, you know, good on the game. Like, I expected north to be top right and it was. Like, I guess we just expect that to be the case. And again, has this kind of projection. 21 fights. We got more enemies on the archives. We got the new weaponic monster made from a monkey head, a tiger body, and a snake tail. Raises opponent's life force. And the Minotaur. Large humanoid monster with a bull's head. Its axe is a powerful threat. It's a cool looking axe. It's just mostly obscured by the particles. And then we have the Soldieroid GT. Modified humanoid. Little human mind is left, but it has great shooting skills. And we're using the party characters. Blazing sword, round shield, fiber glove, rubber glove, soft shoulder. 35-minute run, 21 fights, 105 seconds per fight on average, not bad. Ideally 30s with fastest battle speed, but rarely is that possible. I can do that on a lower level, but we are on that level not for the experience, but for the equipment. I'm gonna sell these. They're too heavy to carry. I'm gonna use whatever we get on the run. Keep the cure ones. Kills one enemy. Fascinating. Or is enemy defense? Okay. Damage, 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 damage. Okay, we have enough for the spell, but I don't know if I can equip it. I probably can't equip it. SD gun. A base camp. Items. Carried items. We want to put back the core stone. The spell chips. We want to use the fortifies. No. If I wanted to get that spell. ESP 16. We can almost have it, right? And put a save. Hello there, Shinlocked Insets. The new legend of the log. $16. Yep, we can't get it easily. We need to get carry on him though. Carry 3. Carry 3. Maybe I need to get carry 4 on everyone. Right, what can we attach? We have ESP, ASP. We want both of those on our mage. Shoot and agility. We want our agilities on our mage as well. So we're gonna be pampering Sunfall here. Legend of the Powerful Lot. So ESP, ASP, agility, agility. Shots go to Sakura. Yes. No, he really needs to get his... Yeah, that's good enough for now. Yeah, you know what? Maybe just these. Well, I could put 2 points into agility. And then one of each of the other. No, I think it's going to be better to improve these. He's gonna heal a lot more. Now, Sakura, we do want to get some defense on her, but she's falling behind on these. So maybe not on this. She does need the carry though. want to get everyone to 4. Yeah, not the best level up for her. You want carry 4 on you as well. It helps because everyone carries stuff. Almost sound like the name of a Japanese-made constipation drug. Which one? You do want... this. And this. More damage. He's doing a lot of damage as it is, so that's good. We can get more out of him. Okay. Yeah, you are just more of everything. Well, agility, defense. That will power you up for the next levels. And you, my friend... There we go. Okay, she's level 45. She is carrying the group as usual. But that's still not good enough. We have a level 23. We can't deal with the boss. Maybe we can, but... And I can't buy that spell anymore because we had to spend money to level people up, which is part of the game, I guess. So we can't get the spell we expected to. Although, if we do a trial, it's gonna be 6,000. That's still not enough. Although I could sell one of those extra, like sell a Liberan or 2. Yeah, kept items. Let me get 1 Cory Stone. And then let me save. And then I'm gonna do a trial. I think it's gonna be fine. Alright, I'll be right back while this happens. Time keeps running. Alright, this is like the second fight, probably. I guess. Exciting gameplay. It's a fun game, but this is a bit weird. And the music loops. I mean, those loops feel kind of lazy because I'm pretty sure this is not music playing from the disc, like CD music. Yeah, because the Xbox doesn't take CDs. So they just had a... They could have looped it. It just got a bit lazy. I didn't see if this was the last one. But I think it isn't. I think there is like one more after this. Why aren't we attacking more? I like how when the guy dies, because when the enemies, regular monsters die, they dissipate. But because these are not bad guys, they're not supposed to be dead, they're just supposed to be defeated, so the guy just face plants. You wouldn't download a car, would I? You wouldn't stream your gameplay on a website and get people to watch you play a tactical turn-based game, would you? I would do both of those, yes. The first time you saw me use the auto battle system without animations, thought everyone's poisoned, you were just letting the debuff tick over. It does look like it a little bit, yes. It's just a final round. 3 guys doing 7 damage. We could make a lot of cash by doing this, but this is boring. Trials are weird. We should be able to just sell those items for 6,000 gold and that's it. It'll be more efficient. Man, streaming on Twitch is such a magical thing in a way. I remember in the late 90s I was experimenting with Shoutcast, which was basically... Oh, death! Right, one of those guys can hit kill. It's fine, they get rest after the trial is over, for free. I was experimenting with Shoutcast. If you had ever heard of that, it was a thing that you would like get a plugin on Winamp, which was the media player everyone used. Then you could play your playlist of music and it would be on a server that people could connect to and... Oh, 6,400, so that's enough. Basically, you know, streaming music to strangers. And I had a little radio set up. And then this guy from the other corner of the country wants to know how to do it, and okay, I can explain you, guide you, but then he decides to give me a phone call instead. Back when it was really freaking expensive to do a interstate phone call like that. And then he spent like 30-40 minutes while I was teaching him. And he was like, man, I can listen to your music on the other side of the country. It's playing right here on my speakers. That's so magical. And yeah, it kind of was. Like that very early internet stuff was always amazing. Like I was sending a file to some guy in freaking Portugal. It was like really freaking slow over dial-up. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry, this thing is gonna take forever. And the dude said, I never forgot it, it's going by really fast if you consider it's literally crossing the Atlantic Ocean. And yeah, I guess you have a point. Alright, let's get the spell. Purchase. Daylight. Yeah, just one, please. Thank you. Oh, but we can't afford to equip it. No, we can't. Just... Precisely. There we go. You can equip 16 spells. You can only cast it once, which is exactly what I expected. It's still a bit amusing. You're a spellmaster. You kind of are, yes. Like, here. You also have very little health. But yeah, you are on 17, 17, 18 on the spellcasting skills. You're rank X plus. We're gonna finish the game at rank P. Rank B for peace. Like, I'm not gonna get to rank A. No, just not gonna happen. Spellmaster. You know how to spell. Spellmaster. You were spelling it, yeah. Outstanding. How does that joke go? I don't think I can do that joke properly. I work with watching things outside in the field or something. I'm butchering it, and then the guy says I'm outstanding in my field. Yes. I guess know how it was supposed to be funny, right? It does. Insert laugh track. I really don't remember how it goes. Oh, another 45 unit. Oh, lots of chests in here. Yeah, I've been playing Clair Obscure, okay. Everyone says it's very good, I'm sure it is. I'm also curious about that, you know, I know I'm gonna play it, so I'm not even looking at it. But another game that I heard very good things about, and I know it's totally unrelated, it's just one of those that kind of feels like it comes from nowhere and everyone likes it, is that Refantasio, whatever it's called. It's another one I'm curious to play. Metaphor Refantasio, yes. Sitting on the top of the list right next to Atomfall. Clair Obscure. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Not Persona, but the Persona guy. Alright, that's more than what I knew about it. And that sounds like reason enough to play it. Playing it via Game Pass. That's good. You never buy new games. I do buy games, never new. Like, I'll consider play that game 5 years from now. Just before Doom Dark Ages. Just after Metaphor Refantasio. I like those games because I don't have to play all the previous ones. Because there aren't any. Metaphor is pretty top tier. Can't remember the last time I actually liked the game's cast. It's a very time where you're playing Zeitgeist games actually in the Zeitgeist. That's the thing, though. I don't particularly care about the zeitgeist. It's relevant for multiplayer games. I'm glad I don't play those anymore. Too expensive to be in the know, sort of. All your friends are playing it, some Game Pass, why the heck not? Doesn't have any games before either, don't have to retake your SOS. Yep. No, I mean, all of that makes sense. I might be playing it if I were inclined to have Game Pass. I can't justify having Game Pass when I have shelf stock full of games I haven't gotten to yet. Not to mention my Steam library. And ultimately that's it. Like, it doesn't matter how good a game that gets released is. It has to compete with 10,000 other games. And that's a low estimate, so gotten to the point where the only factor for me to decide to play a game is price. Oh, is it 10 bucks? I'll check it out. Or is it 50? No thanks. It's the best thing since I don't care, it's 50 bucks. Not worth it. I'm going to let it expire about years ago and super cheap. Ah yes, there were multiple of those that I heard about back then, and those were always done on purpose by Microsoft, because people are more inclined to try a new service if they feel like they're cheating. Oh, you can do this little trick to pay less. No, it's intended. What did we get again? Oh, legs. Yeah, I think it was legs. Who needs defense the most? You. Targeting. Yeah. Anyone wants those cold boots? You do. Anyone wants the leg pad? No. Price and the presence of barbarians. It does influence the decision a little bit, yes. We got a dope death, everyone. Got the best death anywhere. This is a run away from kind of battle. Also, I need to heal that guy. Pronto. Ow. Escaped. You still have to play Death Stranding. And I want to play it. There's so many games, man. I'm getting annoyed. Wait, they said that... Wait, hang on. Did I skip? I think I skipped the elevator. Is it here? Because they said this level doesn't shuffle. I think I just skipped the elevator by accident. Because we did go north. That Stranding is so good. Yeah, I'm really interested in playing it. Second one just over the horizon too. Yeah. Which is usually when I consider playing games when the sequel is about to come out. Alright, I'll play it, I guess. Wait, the level did get shuffled. We have been lied to, chat. The levels are shuffled. I don't know what the game's talking about. Good news with the price hike. Encouraged to buy less games. Yep. Yep, like if they don't want my money, that's their problem, not mine. It's the same thing I say about games that release on exclusively on the Epic Game Store. I'm like, okay, I'm on Steam, you want my money, come and get it. That's your problem, not mine. Oh no, I can't spend my money on your game. Ooh, big loss. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Same thing you say for games released exclusively on console. Yeah, I mean, like I usually say, you are allowed to make exceptions to those self-imposed rules. Like, oh, I don't play any Battle Pass multiplayer game, but this one I kind of enjoy. You're allowed to enjoy a thing here and there. And I kind of do that with when it comes to like stuff like Mario and Zelda, because those games just bring me joy. You know, life is too short to try and fix everything yourself. So I do stick to those rules, but I allow myself to be happy every now and again. And you guys should if you aren't. I don't think you would, but if in case you are. Nintendo is personal, hell no for you. No, that's perfectly fine. There are things that I'm just like... It's like... I've mentioned this before. It's like McDonald's for me. Is it shit? Of course it is. I've had it since I was a kid. I freaking love it. I will like... It's you guys call it a guilty pleasure. English, guilty pleasure. I'll have McDonald's every now and again, even if it is shit. No lack of happy in-game selection. Yes. I was simplified. Switch on hell no. Call McDonald's a guilty stomach ache. I've never had... The only time I had trouble with something I ate was from this barbecue place that it's literally like in all of my life I ate all kinds of shit. I have no filter for eating. And still there's only one place that has ever made me like sick from food poisoning. And I tell that to everyone, like exactly like that. Like, I eat everything, I only had trouble once, don't go to this fucking place. It's a traditional restaurant, it's been around for literal decades. I don't know why anyone goes there. It's not even good. If it said no, it can give you food poisoning every now and again, but it's really good. Live a little. No, it's not even that good. Or cheap. The nuggets once a decade just to remind myself how shit they are. And no, McDonald's burgers, once I found the trick that instead of buying like a combo, you can spend less money and buy 3 burgers instead. Once I learned you could do that, I just go to town, man. Well, I haven't in months because of diet, but you know, theoretically. And then instead of getting those weird greasy bite and it explodes in your hand, you get like these hand-sized burgers. That's so much more satisfying. You eat it with the one hand. Food poisoning is a whole other tier. Yeah, I only got it once. Cooper at a McDonald's self-serve kiosk. Where's the option to smother everything in chocolate sauce? McDonald's over here does not have those options, I'm afraid. McDonald's over here is very by the book. The only reason, and I have told you guys this before, I have explained this before, the only reason McDonald's is successful here is because, and I'm sure this is gonna hurt you guys to hear, but McDonald's over here is considered fancy American food. much like it's not on the same level of fanciness as Applebee's, which I shit you not is advertised as authentic American cuisine here in Brazil. And no one knows, like, I know the truth about Applebee's, no one else around here does. They just see the advertisement and, oh man, I wish he came to my town, that looks so fancy. I know it's trash. No, in Brazil's defense, although Edge Plus, getting upgrades here. In Brazil's defense, McDonald's is different here. It was never sold off as cheap food. It was always a bit more expensive than the alternatives. Like it was from the beginning when they established themselves here, was not supposed to be cheap. So I don't know how it compares because I've never had McDonald's elsewhere. But I do find it to be pretty decent. Maybe it's different here than Chef Mike. I know about Chef Mike, yes. Which is fine. People are like, oh no, it's going on the microwave, that's horrible. No, it's just to heat it up, it's fine. Slap it on the plate, walk it out of the kitchen, that's Applebee's. But they have steak. I don't know, man. I see the ads knowing the truth about Applebee's and I just SMH my head. You think McDonald's probably so possessed you could leave it baking a car in the round with the windows rolled up for a week and still not get food poisoning from it. Which is why people recommend if you're on a trip in a strange country they're not used to local food, you can just order McDonald's and it's going to be safe. Not even bacteria wants to grow. What? 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 What was that? I mean, it's good the bacteria doesn't want to grow on it. It leaves more for me. I'm sorry, I like it, okay? I can't... I was taught from a young... I was corrupted as a young kid to enjoy McDonald's. It's too late for me, save yourselves. Applebee patties look like the surface of the moon. Gray mule, tiny craters. Buy a package of chicken breasts and thighs, chop into tiny pieces, add seasoning, breadcrumbs, press the nugget shape as desired, freeze until you want to eat them. Vroom vroom, much tastier. Yeah, but that takes effort. And time. Who has time to make food? I'm sad that you go to Applebee's and there is no apple or bees in there. Stuff once you were buying for yourself. I mean, the only... If it wasn't for the calories, I would be having McDonald's twice a week. I'm sorry to admit to that, but... At least you guys know you get honesty from me. Also, like, I don't know if... I think I have asked this before, actually. McDonald's coffee is horrible. I like it. I don't buy it because I always have company with me and I feel embarrassed. Because I live in Brazil, we have good coffee shops here. Like, we don't have Starbucks because no one would bother with Starbucks here. But McDonald's does sell coffee, and I like it. It's... And I make fancy coffee at home, you know, the one that I grind just before I make it. And I set a timer and everything, and we do taste testing, and I improve the recipe. Every time we get fresh beans, I adjust the grind size again until it gets just right. Then I go out and I have McDonald's coffee. Man, I'm jacked. I know that. Hello there, Abstractism. Welcome in, my friend. Clean up a former hoarder's house, found fast food from 7 years prior, no mold. Just packaging, mold free. I think I saw pictures of like French fries from McDonald's just sitting in a jar for like years as an experiment. We have never bought nuggets from McDonald's. I don't know if they... No, I think they have them. I've never seen anyone order them. It doesn't make sense to me. They're not much of a thing down here. But yeah, those frozen ones that you put on the air fryer, those are pretty good. We do get them those once in a while. And because poor. Your gamers who just relate things to gaming. More people should do that. You don't need to be a gamer to be reasonable. Burger patties don't rot either, or the buns. Which is good, more for me. I mean, they should make food that is so processed that is undigestible. So it doesn't have any calories. Imagine if you could eat a burger that your bowels just go nope. That would be so efficient, man. I would spend my entire day eating those. And shitting. That's the life. When you're spoiled by home cooking, would up bad taste for those results. Anyway, most of that is behind me nowadays. Like, I was happy at lunch because I had a third of my plate was broccoli. And it was like, unironically, yay, I love broccoli. You guys know what I had for dinner? Like, for lunch, it was like a third of a plate of beef, a third of lettuce, and a third of broccoli. That's how sad my life is nowadays. You know what I had for dinner? To compensate for that meal, I treated myself to 30 grams of air-popped popcorn. No fat, no butter, no nothing. You put... I said this because I do this at least once a week. You put all the freaking salt you can put on the damn thing and it just goes right through it. Doesn't have anything to stick to. I put salt on it more for the psychological effect. I can't taste it. If it's undigestible, you could keep eating it. Yep, perfect value. Had one great coffee from McDonald's. Lady behind the drive-thru window noticed your chef Jack asked about starting a career in hospitality. Spoke your mind, you appreciate it. Made your coffee with a smile. The best seasoning for food. A smile. I'm not kidding. I say that food made with care. It's why homemade food is good. Heck yeah, broccoli. I made broccoli on the air fryer. It gets really fucking crispy. It's fucking amazing, man. I'm having broccoli tomorrow. Again, I don't care. We eat mostly plant-based, we enjoy it. The thing about broccoli, for me, I like it a lot. Poisonous gas. You have 2 people poisoned. I don't have spells to deal with that. I have to... I'm gonna use these. Screw it. The thing about broccoli is that I like it, but I think it's 4 times better if it is warm. Like, I don't care if it is air fried or just cooked, just like, just steamed or part of a yakisoba or whatever. Like, it's so much better when it's warm. But most of the time people just cook it, put it on the salad cold, and like, what are you doing? Stir-fried broccoli is good as well, yes. microwaved like steamed. That's good, but try it on an air fryer. Based on, if you put it too hot, you're gonna get it al dente and crispy at the edges. And if you put a lower temperature, then it cooks more evenly. So, you know, you can adjust the temperature to your taste. Chop it up, mix with oil. Maybe vinegar, spices, take a serving. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that's the recipe. It's not complicated. I do avoid... I put as little oil as I can nowadays because of dieting. But it does make everything better. Splash. Yes, thank you. What does that do? You don't do anything. Joke's on you, you like al dente. Me too, that's how I make it. I usually put some carrot slices, like thick carrot slices with it. And they are like very al dente. They just get a little bit roasted and warm, and then it's fantastic. Add carrots and meat of your choice. I used to be like whatever on carrots because I always ate them like steamed or cooked. When I tried to roast them on the air fryer, and then they got like very al dente, like I mentioned. They're a lot better. They're more satisfying. I like food that takes effort to bite. If it is too easy, I'm left unsatisfied. I need to feel the crunch. I need to like chew on the damn thing like a freaking barbarian. I know it sounds like a meme, but it's so more satisfying. Like overcooked, I had so much broccoli that was just steamed until it was like you bite it and it's just like, I give up on life. I want the food to fight back. Nice crunch, yes. Yeah, the food has to put up a fight, Kibitz. It absolutely does. You pickle most vegetables. It's an interesting change. Yeah, we do have like a few pickled things in the fridge. And I have these like tiny peppers that we have pickled as well. Those are very strong. I like those as well. Quick picklings, not in a dirty way, just like a 2-4 hour pickling. All the flavor is still not mushy. I don't know, most of the stuff that we pickle continues to be crunchy. I don't know if it's the way we pickle it. I know nothing about it. I just know how to eat it. I'm a specialist in eating food. Everything else is whatever. Not making it. Sledge Knuckles. It's an upgrade. Not a big upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Mushy pickles. Mushy pickles mixed in with other stuff might add flavor, but by themselves they're not that good. Even Vlasic, which brag about crunch, are mushy. Leather shoulder. Who wears shoulders? Does everyone... You don't know, it's these three. Lowest defense, this guy. Leather shoulder, not an upgrade.
That's a penis.
Where? Pickles. Okay. Don't pickle your penis. I mean, nor do, I'm not your dad. Mushy pickles relish. Ah, right, I've had relish. Like I said, by themselves, no, but you can use them as an ingredient in certain meals and it can turn good. All the store-bought pickles are mushy. Are they? Okay, because not down here. We have pickled like cucumbers, I think, and they are store-bought and they are stupid crunchy. I love them. We also have palmito, which is made. That's the thing that gets you a new class, by the way. We need 3 more. Which is like made from the core of a palm tree. Those are pickled. Those are also extremely crunchy. They're very good. I'm not your dad. No, I'm not. And I'm glad. Can't remove me from this tank. I mean, if this thing costs 32,000. Okay, I'm gonna sell it for 16, I guess. I lost money. Of course, the game is gonna give me that. If I were your dad, Abstractism, I would make sure the door to the tank was... the hatch was locked so you couldn't leave. Alright, I know I'm not apologizing. Could be a difference in ideas of mushy. No, you really... I can't send you the pickles by mail. I mean, I probably can. That would be too expensive to prove a point, but they are crunchy. I could probably bring one for the stream and just bite into it during the stream, and you could hear the crunchiness in it. Papa, when can I get a new video game after Beat Hex and no guides? That's how you build a game with some chest hair. Did I open this? I did. I'm a big jerk face. I mean, don't you want to be inside the tank? I thought you wanted to be in the tank. I mean, there's only... don't worry, there's only 2 occasions that I would steal Reaper. That's another upgrade. There's only 2 occasions where I would lock you inside the tank. If you want to be there or if someone farted, because that would be too funny. Like, you just have to be like, poison gas, and close the hatch. Does this go? Well, this is just leaving. Where are we? Not the boss. We got so many upgrades, chat. Do we risk the boss? The boss is level 50. Almost all of our guys... I don't think we go for the boss. The tank is an attack vehicle. No, I was talking about an attack vehicle all this time. Abstractism. Let's make it clear. I'm locking you in a battle tank so you can fulfill the prophecy. I'm not putting you in storage. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not doing this. This is way too risky. You got many amazing upgrades. I'm gonna farm a little bit more before leaving. I wonder if we could... no, we couldn't. I was gonna say, maybe you can get a level 1 and just try to avoid all the enemies. And get to the morgue and recover your fully dead party, but you can't because you can get an encounter as soon as you enter a room. Do I risk this? I think I risk this, because if we go to prison gives a lot of experience. I'm gonna risk it. Prison is good. It's a lot of experience on easy fights. Guard off. Does that mean we can't guard anymore? It doesn't matter much. Wait, which direction were we going? Okay, no, we go this way. This way, okay. You know, don't build the thing, Reese. Yeah. But why is he naked? Oh, it's more dramatic. It's more dramatic if the Terminator is naked. Yeah, those Minotaurs can do a lot of damage, but phew. Please no more. Let's kill that guy first, thank you. Okay, we can take one more damage on that guy. Yeah, that was... that was close. Then again, it's just money. Wouldn't even be that much money compared to what we can afford nowadays. But yeah. Heal. Big heal. Sakura, do some area healing. Big heal from you here and here. And small heals to top them off. Farm just a little bit more. See if we can find more items. I have to plan a retrospective. The thing is... there is this retrospective that I have been thinking of doing for almost a year. Thing is, it would be like probably 50 games. And it's not the amount of games that worries me necessarily for doing the retrospective, it's the preparation. I have to make sure everything works, I have to test one by one. And chain glove. Glove. You have a chain glove. So I'm gonna upgrade you. Is fiber better for you? No, it's what you have, okay. And then I was doing some research and I realized that there are games that are not part of the theme of the retrospective, but I would like to play them alongside. So I have like bonus games that I'd like to tag on, just like when I did the Wolf 3D retrospective, and I added the Catacomb games as bonus games. I want to add some bonus games to this retrospective, and that's like another 7 games or so. But it would be so much fun. I need time to prepare. Target Electronics. No, it isn't. It isn't. It reminds me of another retrospective I want to do, but it isn't Target Electronics. Target Electronics would be kind of easy, but it would be like what, 200 games or something? Well, it would only be the emulated ones, which might still be 200. But I wouldn't do that as a retrospective. And the reason is not because it would be too much work. I wouldn't do that because by the 5th, 6th game, we would feel like we saw almost everything already. It would get repetitive. Of course, it would be interesting to see, oh look, it's a Tiger Electronics game based on The Matrix. That's funny. But you know, we wouldn't even like...
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Quick Gun. I like the name. Prof Tech, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free modes. But I think it would be like, because we wouldn't be looking forward to music, we would...
That's a penis.
A quick... Then, well, if some of us are not that quick. We wouldn't have music, we wouldn't be looking forward to graphics, controls would be basic, gameplay would be like... even though some of those... Because Tiger Electronics games are a bit formulaic, there are handheld games that are more interesting. So yeah, I think it would be interesting until you think hard about it and you realize it wouldn't be that good. I think her damage is nothing, it's 12. No, it's 33. It's a lot better. All Tiger games back to back. It would still be taking like half the week at most, so you could... Another Steel Reaper, that's going to be very good for selling. Right, yeah, good farming here. Is this prison? So difficult to activate these. It's prison, okay. I'm gonna do some prison running, because since we have the spell Daylight, we're not worried about finding the exit. We can't leave any time. These guys are quick to kill and give a lot of experience. Yeah, I have to start mapping that retrospective. Map all the games first, see what needs testing. There's a bunch of systems I've never played games on before. Yeah, we'll see. Because I don't have another game to start on Sunday. So it would be good if I could get it ready before then. But it would last us a few months, I'm pretty sure. Even if some games are probably end up being short. I know it must be annoying that I'm keeping it vague, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. Especially if I end up not doing it right now. Unlike certain streamers that talk about doing a RoboCop retrospective for 5 years and never get around to it. How many retrospectives have we done? We have done Joe and Mac, Bonk, Wolf 3D. Was there another one that I'm forgetting? Or was it just those three? I think it was just those three. Shots fired. I mean, like I said, I know how much work it is and how much time this shit takes. And I only say that because I would love to watch a RoboCop retrospective. Yeah, we found the exit. I should talk about doing a RoboCop retrospective. I have considered it, but one, it would be rude. And second, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. I'd rather do something of my own instead. Include a new RoboCop game for contrast. Including one modern game in a retrospective. Oh, I did the Alex Kidd game. Yeah, retrospective. Including one modern game, which is exactly what happened with Joe and Mac and Alex Kidd. is fun and interesting, and I like it. The retrospective I'm thinking of doing, I'll have to put a cutoff date. Because there are multiple modern games that I have zero interest in working through. I mean, some of those are like phone games, and I'm like, eh. Okay, let's get out of here. This is good enough for now. I hope it doesn't fail. Oh, we can... Do you want to move everyone, chat? Do we leave someone? No, let's move everyone. Why does he let you select the party? Please select which all the party you want to take back. And it's faster than taking the elevator as well. Because the elevator has all the animation with that stuttering. It's okay. Good dive. Sell. Yeah, hit X. Yes. Elemental orb we keep. Ray gun we sell. 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 Okay. And these I'm selling. Like I said, I'll keep the ones I find for the boss. On the dive we do for the boss. Curious freeze, silence. Okay, these are cure, we keep them. Okay, a bunch of 45s. This... Oh, you can send one member to the surface with this one. I'm gonna keep those just in case I want to equip them on another character for some reason. You can send one character to the surface. Maybe if you absolutely can't heal and you just don't want them to die. But then you just go back. I don't quite get it why you would do that. Unless it costs something to start an area. Items carried. I want to put this away. And the spells. Okay. If I look at kept items, I have... No, core stones. Core stones are for trials. It's elemental orbs we want 5 of to try new classes. I was like, oh, we can. No, we can't. Still gonna take a while. Okay, upgrading. Attached units. We have... This is for Sunfall. This is for... Whoever has the least. This is for Sakura. This is for Sakura. And this is for whoever has the least health. Which is Sakura. So attach physics, physical, whatever. Oh, we can get one for her and one for Sunfall. And then Sunfall can get this. Attack spell. Has the least resistance. 4... 16, not you. 6, it might be Sunfall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sunfall. Yeah, okay. So Sunfall attach resistance, and then Sakura can attach. No, blow is for targeting. Sensors for you. And targeting for blow. There we go. Now powering up, it's too expensive. So we only want to do when we have a lot of function points, which isn't the case with anyone here. Okay. So we can save. We can save again for good measure. To be safe. I'm gonna stop the timer. 13 hours, 40 minutes. And we're gonna come back to this game tomorrow.